Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing
Hello
quite
guys,
like
hello.
match day, especially here. This
Welcome
crowd doesn't
to
do
the stream.
ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes
Bro, hold the
where
ball,
you see him hit the
adjective.
front line with diagonals,
Please.
switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he finish? Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! Goal!
Good run by him.
Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Good run by guy.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Cannavaro.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Running it down.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard.
Okay. Don't give it to.
Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork
Oh,
and
nice,
out!
nice, nice,
It's
nice,
there!
nice. Nice,
They
good man.
have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make
Please
the boss
don't
just a
give the
little
ball to
happy now.
Rijkaard.
They'll
The
take that. Perhaps not the
Lane.
prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Italy grab the equaliser and there's the whistle for
What is he
half-time.
doing, man?
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Messi has been man marked.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
It's so difficult to play.
So once again, we're underway. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got tall.
Good goal. Good goal, good goal. I wanted this goal.
Barcelona! And again they hit the front. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona take the lead. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's managed to get free. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Haaland. Plays a sharp little ball here. A header! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bale. And here's Messi. Played out wide. He's got away. Otto climbs up big. Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Simple, certain,
Goodbye,
effective.
sir.
He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Goodbye, sir. LHG is very good, man. LHG is very good. And he can make these searing runs. I should play the nerve Python. But two destroyers needed a good player, man.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy.
I needed a
This
good
certainly
goalkeeper.
matters.
That's all. A good attacking goalkeeper. That's what.
Well, it looks
all I
like a
need.
big game, sounds like
This
a big
goalkeeper is
game.
going good,
Everyone
though.
involved
But
is absolutely up for it.
I need an attacking goalkeeper. That's good.
And that gets things running. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim,
No,
but his
please, no.
reputation,
Please,
his
no.
presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
That ball looks a good one.
Dunk is faster.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Conceição will not... He's having a go!
Huh?
What a hit! What a hit! A rocket
What?
and some!
That is a
A
goal.
finish right from the top draw! Calm, composed,
Nice
confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Nicely weighted ball. Bale. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
That being a goal is insane.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he's gone looking for safety. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Scholes. Scholes!
Just shoots once
Oh,
the
and they
box.
really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Great defending, strong and determined.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. This might spell danger. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
The
What
referee
the
has
fuck?
resisted the temptation
No
to go to his
card there?
pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him
Nice.
already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi. Deep cross. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off
Bro,
lightly. It
he's
is
just
a
fouling
verbal
my
warning.
players.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Cafu. He might be in here. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Shoot from outside
It's
the
a dressing
box,
room
out
that
of nowhere a
needs
goal
rousing
comes.
at half-time because
found
in truth
the
they've
box.
not really
Nice.
been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Bro,
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know
Okay,
you're
brother.
not just going to quietly bow down.
And pull it! He has hit that
Will you
forcefully.
play by me?
I think it
But
was
very
one of
good
those,
shot,
Peter,
Faisal.
where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Messi. Otto tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. Van Bouten. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Messi. And that's a dangerous... There's the shot! Oh, that looked
Oh, what
awkward,
is
but he
his
had a good
players
crack at it.
doing, man?
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself no matter what the situation.
This their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Postecoglou is
Your
always like,
impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Hullet. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
okay.
Played out to the left flank. Great vision. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, it's come loose. Scholes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Bale. Flashes it across.
Barcelona really don't
nice
have a
miss,
choice
man,
now.
nice
They
miss.
just have to throw everything forward and
What a
give
miss.
themselves a chance to draw level.
Should have. Oh, it's outside of the box goal, and then
Barcelona are
confirmed.
making a change now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Costa Curta. And now they can clear their
Okay,
lines. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the
One
game's
shot from
only
outside the
really...
box. You score and like, fuck off. You don't do it. I'm just testing with this formation also, that's true. Okay, right.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
It's not working.
Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Don't give the ball to Messi first of all.
Looking for options for movement. He's found the... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
At least he scored the goal.
Goal! Barcelona!
Wait, there's some mail that came to me.
Barcelona are in front.
Wait a minute.
Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Okay, nothing too good. My bad, sorry. He thought I made changes.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nice control. Bale has it out wide and in space. And the flag has stayed. And there's the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
I think that this is not smart, this is right.
James. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Odo. And here's Haaland. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Oh, no.
Kukcu. Van der Ven makes the interception. Gattuso. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He's in plenty of space here. Bale. Bale's cross. Tries to get it clear.
Smart SSC.
And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Smell it.
Great vision. Olise picks it up out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Smart assist.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to... Has a shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Haaland.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
James is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Perfect time for me to change it. So. Oh, this is German. No, please, German, you know.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Batistuta. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Kukçu. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And claimed it back swiftly.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Wood, and he welcomes it in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kukçu. Kukçu really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Stood up well to him there. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Aimed beyond the defence. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And here's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. Bale. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a mighty effort! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance.
Yeah,
Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Last game of today. Even here I can stream though. Yeah.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Bro, your internet is worse than me.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder.
Climbs up big!
Costa Curta.
Messi. Bale gets across to intercept that. Oh, easy pickings there. Odo. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi, and it's played in here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Up against a Lego, man.
Neymar. And this is Van Basten. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Otto tries across. Cannavaro with the clearance. Crossed in one. Up he goes!
Come on,
And for a
score it.
moment, time stood still.
Holland. Using smart assist that I know. He will use it.
So we're still where we started right now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gattuso was in no mood for any of that. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Bale picks it up out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, he's just misjudged that one.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi getting this one clear.
No, please no.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good.
There's the whistle for half-time.
I can play against
So
you
neither
like,
team were
after
able
this
to take
match.
the lead, but it certainly
Next
hasn't
stream,
been
man.
for the lack
This
of
stream
try.
I am ending
What
this
do you
stream
think
after
we're up
this
to after
game.
45 minutes?
Well, I think
So,
from the manager's
after this
viewpoint,
game, actually,
Peter,
it's
he'll
like,
be demanding
I need
more
to
from
go
his team
somewhere.
during the break, but he'll at
Today I
least
will
be
come
happy
probably
at
at
the
5
way they've
o'clock.
contained
If
the
not, then
opposition so
tomorrow.
far.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither
Okay.
side have yet been able to force the
Hello,
issue.
sir.
It's 0-0.
This is no. I have to go, man. I have to go. I have to go. There's no other way. I have to go. Someone called me. Like I have a meeting actually at 11, so I need to go. I have some different job now, so I must focus on that.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bale. It is a corner.
I cannot play, man. Cannot play, brother.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
I'll play against you next stream, man.
Oh, smashing header!
What?
Decent enough
I
try.
missed this
Yeah, it's good
header.
movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Halun is playing bad. Need to change for a bit. Test cancel, pass cancel.
Neymar.
I need to do pass cancel actually.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase.
The
And of
fuck?
course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Yeah, boy.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a little off target. Great vision. Neymar tries to pass it through. Messi. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Threads one in. Carvajal.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He has found the way through. Bale puts bullish header.
Yes, sir.
And it's in.
Yes, sir.
Finally,
Messi
the
with the header.
deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold
You need
on
to
or
change
go
everyone.
for it again and
All
try and
of my
extend
players
your
are bad
advantage.
as fuck.
That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a
Last
fantastic
match, brother.
assist
Last
as well,
match.
Peter.
Next
Delivered
stream, I
at
will play
pace,
against
the
you, man.
diversion. That's all it was
There's
needed.
no running away. How can I run away? I'm a streamer, right? I cannot run away from players. I'll play against anyone. And after like I get a good read of how these players play in this formation, I can play against anyone. That means I can play against almost all players. I think. This is a different formation than I used to do. Play against you, brother. Bro, don't leave. Please. Please, internet. Okay, he lost. It's okay. Okay, hi, bye. Have fun, guys. Have fun, guys. Next stream, probably today at 5